Hey folks, Chuck here. I'm going to take a little a book from Yoke Up. I'm going to walk around my yard a little bit while I do this video. It's my 5th time trying to do it. And because I can't get it in under 10 minutes. So here we go. I got my little piece of paper here. Jeff, I got to respond to you. You know, when you start attacking one of my heroes, Jimmy Carter, I have to respond. I have to. First off, before we go on that, I am one of those people that have respect for the presidency. Okay? I can't think that we are citizens of the greatest country on earth and that we would elect an idiot. Even George W. Bush, he's no idiot. He might come close, but he's no idiot. Okay, now on to Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter. He's a hero of mine. Not because he was a president, not because what he did while he was a president, but because of his servitude to mankind. Brought on, I think, a lot on his part by his Christianity. He lives his word. He lives his creed. Now, while he was president, yes, not a great presidency. However, he did enact the SALT talks, the Strategic Arms Limitation Treaty, which set the stage for the Cold War to end when Ronald Reagan became president. He also signed one of the only, or helped to bring about the signing of one of the only peace agreements between the Israelis and the Palestinians, which was destroyed by the Republican Party later on. But beyond that, the guy has gone in his life, gone on after his presidency to live as a public servant for Habitat for Humanity, to speak to world leaders in the name of peace. Now, if you call that idiocy, I got a problem with your definition of idiocy. Now, let's go on to what you talked about. How can Christians vote anything other than a Republican Party? Because of abortion, because of maybe your interpretation of Barack Obama's vote in the Illinois legislature. That was with Bill SB 230. He did not vote for what you're saying he voted for. This is another example of you taking kind of a truth and, you know, spinning it to your own agenda. He voted present. He did not vote yes. He did not vote no. And he voted present on a bill that included wording that was that he didn't believe in. And the wording being specifically that doctors who have already doctors that have already done abortions would now be held in they would become felons. They would be murderers. They would have to face the law as murderers. He voted present. He did not vote yes. He is not a pro-abortionist, as you had put it. Is he pro-choice? Yes, he is. And so am I, so, yeah, you know, I can't fault the guy. As far as gays, I mean, come on, get off the gay thing. I mean, you know, why do you want to discriminate against two loving people who want to observe, who want to get the same rights as you and your lovely wife do? These are committed people. Why should the law discriminate against them because of biblical passages, possibly? Why shouldn't they be afforded the same rights you get, man? Okay. Now let's kind of turn this around. I'm gonna make an argument for argument's sake. How could Christians vote for? How could Christians not be Democrats? How could Christians vote Republican? Well, in one instance of many, I'm just going to point out two like you did. How can Christians vote for a party that's hand in hand with the Saudi government that systematically discriminates against over half their population, most being women, but other, you know, if you're not white, male, and over 18, thinking that their women are less status than cattle. You know, Saudi Arabia is a Sharia state, one of 8 in the world, and yet George W. Bush embraces them, and the Republican Party does. Well, he does that to line his own pockets, and he does that at our disgrace. And, you know, I won't even go fully into the illegal war in Iraq. And it is illegal. They pose no imminent danger to the United States. And yet we went in, invaded them. I'm not a lover of Saddam Hussein, but I'm not a lover of a lot of leaders in this world. Doesn't mean I want to go. I'm going to go in. I want my government to go in. I want my kids to go in. Because I don't like them. Illegal war. Thousands of American lives lost. Tens and hundreds of thousands of Iraqi men, women, and children dead. For what? So you can kick butt. Is that sort of it? So you can show everyone, I kick butt. Now on that same note, it's cavalier to say some nation gets nukes, we need to show them that we're going to kick butt. You're not going to go in and show them you're going to kick butt. My son is, my 11-year-old son. Before I know it, he's going to be of military age. He's the one that's going to be losing his life. So you can show everyone you can kick butt. There's other ways around that. It's not only kick butt. There's sometimes peaceful solutions to investigate. That's my only point on that one. And my last thing is when you said, well, I might not vote for anyone. And then in your next sentence, I think, you said, this is a great country. It's not a great country if you don't vote. You know how many people on this earth do not have the right to vote? But you're willing to cast it away like it's a piece of bacon you're not eating or something. Vote. Even if you have to write in your vote. Vote. Or you know something? This country ain't great for much longer. This is Chuck. And thanks, Jeff, for the video. Signing off.